Hello and welcome to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Call of Pripyat. This isn't really my next LP. In fact, I'm probably not going to play it all the way through. I'm just playing through it because I need to test my recording setup some more, and, well, I figure might as well start posting something. The last video I made of this was when I was pretty advanced, so I'm going to just start a completely new game and try and describe whatever's going on. I'm using a mod that's been translated into English, this one here, and it changes a lot of things. I'll show that when I get to them. For now, let's just get started.
At 0123 on April 26, 1986, the reactor of Power Block 4 of Chernobyl NPP is destroyed following a series of thermal explosions. The resulting radioactive cloud moves across the European part of the USSR, Eastern Europe, and the consequences of the disaster are so serious that the government is forced to begin evacuating the residents of nearby towns and villages. A 30-kilometer exclusion zone is created to stop residents from returning to the contaminated area. Despite the disaster, the Chernobyl NPP continues to operate. The existence of a power station, as well as the fact that the area is no longer inhabited, leads the Council of Ministers of the USSR to set up on June 11, 2006. The exclusion zone lights up with a flash of blinding light as clouds can be seen evaporating in the sky. After a moment of complete silence, the peal of thunder shakes the ground. Most of the government forces guarding the perimeter are killed instantly. 2008. Scientists are still unable to explain what happened. Rare expeditions into the zone usually end in tragedy, with survivors telling stories of mutated animals. According to various estimates, by 2010, the zone is home to between 100 and 300 unknown individuals. They call themselves stalkers and make their living by collecting anomalous formations known as artifacts, which they sell for 2011. Despite military cordons, the stalker phenomenon is growing in numbers. However, stalkers travel primarily around the zone's edges, with the center remaining terra incognita. 2012, a stalker called Strelok solves the secret of the brain scorcher, a man-made emitter that had blocked the way to the center of the zone for years. After the brain scorcher is disabled, all stalkers rush for the center of the zone, some in hopes of finding a treasure trove of artifacts. Others, the government decides to launch a large-scale military operation. Operation Fairway, as it came to be known, involves using maps of anomaly fields to maneuver helicopters to the CNPP. Despite meticulous preparation, the operation is a failure, and none of the helicopters return from the mission. Major Dektyrev, a USS special agent, is sent into the zone to investigate the disappearance of the helicopters. Disguised as a stalker, equipped with a regular assault rifle, 2 weeks' worth of supplies, and a radio to communicate with HQ, the Major begins his journey towards the center.
Okay, that kinda was weird. The intro doesn't seem to be properly synced with the text. Maybe it's because it got translated or something, but whatever. This guy... Ah yes, this guy wants to give us a package, and we deliver it to the Skidos. There's a base over here that we have to go to. Hey there. Now, normally there'd be a quest that he would give you that would allow you to just follow him and he'd take you straight to where you would want to go. Whoops. I just walked straight through fire. That was brilliant of me. Actually, you know what? One of the things this adds in is a bunch of anomalies and mines. And you know what? Let's just turn those stupid things off because they don't help in any way, shape, or form, and they definitely don't make the game any more fun. In fact, they drag down the performance. Let's see. Switch off shock, switch off dizziness. I don't want these things on when I get shot because it's just plain stupid. And everything else I think looks... Oh, nope. Want to see my rank on the HUD. That sounds good. Hooray! Nope, that's not what I wanted. There it is. Take armored suit off of corpses. This is... You'll randomly get a chance of corpses leaving their armor behind. It'll be really damaged, but it'll still be usable. Usually that's a good idea early on, to turn on early on if you plan on taking specific armors that you can pretty much only get this way. This will keep on, and definitely leave that one off for now. And I meant off on this one too. Automatic, other stuff, no, I don't want that stuff. Yep, that looks good. Return to the game. I accidentally turned on my flashlight. Now then, what would usually happen is he'd walk you like all the way around here, then down through here, then into here. However, we're not going to do that, because we have a few stops to make before we start this journey. Before we even start at the base, I want to start picking a bunch of things up, including artifacts, which you'll see as soon as I get to them. Some dogs and stuff. I'm gonna quick save here, 'cause I just thought of something, and I want to see if it's actually here. One of the starter quests is that there's a backpack around here somewhere that has a special thing in it. Yeah, that didn't work out. The special thing is an anomaly that gives you massive resistance to fire and the poison gas stuff that I was just walking through. Chemical stuff, basically. But I don't know if it's actually here until later, because I don't have it as a quest yet. I don't see it, so I guess we'll just move on. And now that I've pointlessly used up some of your time, another thing you want to do is look underneath stuff as well as on top. Chances are you'll find something that you can use. People in these games tend to stash their stuff around, so you'll want to be looking around for anything that's hanging out in the open, like backpacks and whatnot. And here's our first stop. Before I get any further, I'm going to quick save. Then I'm going to wander into the fire area. The thing going off means that there's actually a artifact nearby. This is really loud. Wow. Whoops. Oh, I heard that. Oh god, ow. Okay, where did that go? Alright, what I'm trying to do is find the object that the anomaly created. Ah! Without dying. As you can see, I'm doing incredibly well. Huh. Right, let's run out of there. Move up top. I usually don't have this much trouble finding artifacts, but, whoops. This time I'm talking at the same time, so my brain is completely scattered. Now, that is what we're mainly here for. Oh man, that really hurt. I have to remember that I'm not as powerful as I was before. I'm used to having all of this special armor and stuff, so this makes it a bit difficult to replay. Ah. Yeah, I'm still looking for the artifact that was apparently spawned here. And I'm slowly dying again. Yeah, you know what? Forget it, I'm just gonna let myself die. I'm gonna respawn and let do this over again. The other thing I'm going to do is turn these down. Holy cow. My headphones are cranked, so I couldn't hear anything.